Hello friends, welcome to Shriram's. The topic for today's discussion is All India Judicial Services. Backstory. The Union Law Minister recently mentioned in the Parliament that a properly framed All India Judicial Services on the lines of other All India services such as IAS and IPS is important to strengthen the overall justice delivery system. What is the concept of AIJS or All India Judicial Services? The AIJS is a proposed judicial service in India. It aims to conduct competitive exam for the recruitment of judges to the post of district judge in the country. Proponents of this idea argue that having a centralized recruitment process can help tackle the huge pendency in the subordinate judiciary in the country. What is the current method of recruitment? Judges in subordinate judiciary are currently selected through tests conducted either by the state governments or the high courts, and the state governments have administrative control, barring transfers over the subordinate judiciary. Does the Constitution envisage the creation of AIJS? During the emergency, Parliament amended Article 312 of the Constitution to allow for the Rajya Sabha to pass a resolution by two-thirds majority in order to kickstart the process of creating an All India Judicial Services for the post of district judge. Once the resolution is passed, Parliament can amend Articles 233 and 234 through a simple law passed by a simple majority which will strip states of their appointed powers. Will such an amendment require ratification by the states? No. This is unlike a constitutional amendment under Article 368 that would have required ratification by state legislatures. In other words, if Parliament declares go ahead with the creation of AIJS, state legislatures can do nothing to stop the process. Who will be qualified to appear for the exam? A lawyer with a 7-year practice or someone engaged in teaching at a recognized law college or university for the same time would qualify to take the exam according to the proposed outline. A candidate is expected to be aged between 28 and 35 to be eligible for the test. What are the benefits of this? The AIJS will attract talent from universities offering 5-year law courses and to fill up the burgeoning vacancies in the lower judiciary where 5,000 posts remain vacant. It will help create a centralized recruitment process and reduce administrative burden on high courts and state governments. Better training of judges and regular exam cycle are other benefits which are envisaged. What are the possible challenges to it? States and high courts are apprehensive of the scheme because, if implemented, it would take away their powers to appoint and administer subordinate judges. It may also end up not taking into account local laws, practices, and customs which widely vary across states, vastly increasing the cost of training for judges selected through this mechanism. What could be the way forward? Concerns of states should be taken into consideration in the spirit of cooperative federalism. It must be ensured that the selection of candidates are properly trained both in local language and local law before they are given the task of adjudication. At the same time, best practices of different states which have lower vacancies should be adopted for more efficient outcomes. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.